fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Moses Itauma. Get this breaking news. Moses Itauma is now reportedly targeting a fight against American contender Jermaine Franklin next. Only because he'll give me some rounds, stated Moses Itauma. And let me counterpunch. I can't agree more. I think that Jermaine Franklin would be a great test for Moses Itauma. And they need somebody that's going to be durable enough, game enough, young enough to give him rounds, to give him any kind of distance, any kind of experience. Because, see, here's the deal. When you're dealing with fighters like Dillian White, they've been in wars. They've knocked people the hell out. They've been knocked the hell out. I mean, and that pretty much goes for all of them. That goes for AJ, Dillian White, Fury, a whole lot of them. And these are fights that people really want or call themselves they want to see. But do you really want to see what you saw Saturday? You don't want to see a fighter that has been, been in experiences and war and has all these type of injuries and stuff like that may not be durable. But do you want to see that? And I would have to say no. In fact, I think Jermaine Franklin should have been a fight before the Dillian White fight. You know what I mean? Because Dillian White is a guy that fought Jermaine Franklin. And Jermaine Franklin proved that he was no bitch when he did take on and he did go abroad outside of his comfort zone, outside of America, when he was undefeated to take on Dillian White and Anthony Joshua. And I forgot the other fighter's name. But he showed that he's durable, and he also showed that he can travel. So I don't think he has any problem coming to the UK, especially to become, millions of dollars richer, because I think, at this point, I think that's the fight to happen. I think Jermaine Franklin is a guy that should give Moses Itauma some rounds. Should. Now, here's the deal. If Moses Itauma sparks him out, he's like Tony Bell, you said, 100% scary. He's just a scary dude, isn't it? He's a scary guy because if you're taking out guys that other guys haven't taken out in that fashion and you're the first to do it, that means you stick out amongst the rest. That means you're making a statement that nobody else has ever made, especially someone that has been proven and tested to have a good chin like Jermaine Franklin. Now, we can't say the same thing about Dillian White. That was always in question. Like, what does Dillian White have left? What does he have to offer? What's going on with him? You know what I mean? So Jermaine Franklin, he's been in there with a lot of people that I say, that will give Moses some rounds. Now, as far as the chin category, this is the weird thing. And here's the flip side. If Jermaine Franklin, being that he can get, if he can get rounds out of Jermaine Franklin, that means that hopefully he can get other things, other experiences. How about a little trade of the leather? How about a fucking shootout? A shootout, right? How about a shootout? If we can get that and Jermaine can test the chin of someone that hasn't been able to test the chin of Moses Itauma due to a combination of offense and defense, a great combination of offense and defense, it'll make you think like, okay, well, what'll happen when somebody else, gives him a good shot? Okay, so we may get a chance to see or witness if Moses Itauma has a chin. You know what I mean? Because I think that's like one of those last boxes of Moses. He has two boxes: distance. Can he go the distance? And can he take a punch? You know what I mean? So those boxes are not even touched. You know what I mean? Because he hasn't allowed them to be touched based on his offensive genius and aggressiveness. But you guys tell me what you think about Moses Itauma now targeting Jermaine Franklin for a particular fight. He needs to get some rounds. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.